In this video, we will finish setting up procedural parts of the shader. Even though we have fine details on the sculpt, it still looks too smooth on render, so I will add some bump to it using noise texture. First, create two noise texture nodes. Set scale of the first to 100 and 150 for the second. Then create mix value node and connect first texture to value A. Then create color attribute, call it on smooth, connect it to factor, and connect second noise texture to value B. Now we can control noise scale and tone separately. Then create two multiply nodes and connect them after noise textures. These nodes will be used to control bump strength. Then create bump node and connect setup to height. Bump is too weak for now, so we need to increase values and multiply nodes. For gums, I will set value of 10 and 50 for tongue. We don't want bump on teeth, so we will isolate them using mask. Create mix node, connect setup into value A, then duplicate color attribute, call teeth mask, and connect it to factor of mix node. Last, set value B to 0.5. Now we can connect bump setup into normal of the shader. Now arrange nodes, create frame around them, and call it bump. Now let's make converter that will allow us to convert object space normals into tangent space without baking. First, create geometry node and tangent node set to UV map. I need only normal output from geometry, so I'll connect it to a route node and hide unconnected sockets. Then create cross product node. Connect normal to first input and tangent to second. Then create dot product node. Connect normal to second input and bump setup to first. Then duplicate dot product node, place it higher, connect bump setup to first input and cross product to second. Then duplicate again, connect bump to first input and tangent to second. Then create XYZ node and connect dot product nodes to it. Now we need to remap values. First, create value node and set it to -1. Then duplicate it 2 times, set first to 1 and second to 0. Then create map range node and connect combine XYZ to vector. Connect -1 node 2 from min, 1 2 from max and to max. And last 0 2 to min. Now we have normal map in tangent space that can be baked much easier. Now we can group the setup to make reusable node. Select all nodes of the setup except tangent and press Ctrl G to group them. Call first input object space normal and second UV map tangent. Call the output tangent space normal and rename node group to object space to tangent space normal converter. Then change color tag to vector and change node width. At last, change output of the node to color. Now we can test it using normal map node to see if it works correctly. Now we can create frame around this setup and call it normal mapping. And now shader is complete and ready to bake.